Hey guys, Luxker here. Welcome to the next episode of Xenosaga Pied Piper. Last time, we defeated Sleipnir and continued on through the assembly hall, only to take out one of our own, who we think might have been controlled by Voyager, which is Cordell that we just fought earlier in the previous episode. And this time, we will continue through the assembly hall to see where the Goodwill Ambassadors on. But before we move on, I want to go ahead and talk about one of the few things that is in the menu right here, which is the message log. Here, you can be able to view up to 100 messages during the story or dialogue sections. If you happen to find a piece of dialogue that you want to remember for later, you can come back to that message and come back to it later. In this case, I'm just going to copy Mikhail's copy that right there. And as you can see in the pinned messages, it shows up right here, and you can only hold up to 20 pinned messages at a time. So it's really useful to remember important events, whether you want to come back later for it and whatnot. So, and it's just really useful in general to look back at the game script to remember certain pieces of dialogue, because oh man, there's a lot of dialogue in this game that you already found out. Oh man, it's pretty dang crazy in general. So let's go ahead and continue on right here. A little bit of a maze looking thing right here. Just going around and around. We see another save point right there, aka the place where you heal. It's not really called a save point. I want to go ahead and get that treasure over there, which makes us fight this enemy right here, which are basically brand new. These are officers. They are really weak to ice attacks, like Cordell previously, who basically uses the same sprite. So, nothing really too different about them in general, compared to the other stuff. They are resistant to thunder attacks, so make sure you are aware of that. So in that case, you're not technically weak to, beam, so I'll just use Beam Bolt on you guys, and we'll have to take a few hits here, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and learn a new ether move that Jan just learned, which is Balance Down. This decreases the accuracy on enemies instead of increasing, so it makes it less likely for opposing enemies to even attack us because of that. So, really helpful attack in general. Actually, I kind of want to conserve my BP a little bit in these next few fights. I definitely do want to keep attacking them, but I just want to not be inundated by, like, anything. And wow, you got a critical hit there. Man, good job. Melis is old age. She learned Medica S all. We'll get to learn that in the next fight. We got an Ether Pack S right here. We see another enemy guarding a couple chests. We'll go ahead and fight that guy. Alright. Come here, little officer. Come here. I want to kick your butt, as SpongeBob would say. Oh, hey, new enemy right here. This is a Brontis. They are, if I go talk to them for a second, they are immune to thunder attacks, as you can see by that X under the thunder icon right there. But they are very weak to beam attacks, so it's very good to actually attack these guys first. However, I want to have Lactus confiscate from them, because if you do that, you can get a Sapphire from them, which is a barter item for later. You can basically sell that at a shop and get a lot of stuff from them, basically. Let's go ahead and talk about this new ether that Melis learned, which is Medica S all. This heals a small amount of HP for allies, but costs 2 times as much EP as a regular Medica. Yeah, slurring my words today. So, as you can see, it heals everybody, but it uses a lot of EP, so make sure you use that very cautiously. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kick the officers. Got these officers right here. And, oh, I didn't kill them? Really, game? Really, game? Really, game? Alright, well, I want to go ahead and get rid of these Brontis right here. And, oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Ugh. Okay. Melis can do a special attack, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it on this guy right here, and then we'll have Jan attack the Brontis and I think Actually, no. I'll have Jan attack the officer, and then... I missed? Really? Stop missing, man. You gotta stop missing. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and attack this guy, and he's dead. And we got another Sapphire from that fight. It's really nice to have. Let's go ahead and get our cleanser right here. What the cleansers do is they basically heal status inflictions. Yeah, as you can see, it heals an ally status effect, so it's really good to have at that moment right there. Here we have another medkit S. So let's go ahead and move forward. We have one more enemy right here. I'm probably gonna cut this one out. All right, defeat that guy. Let's go ahead and heal here. And up ahead, I do not recommend going up ahead before checking your skill trees, because we got quite a few skill points to learn here, people. Let's go ahead and learn Firebolt 1 here, and then learn Inferno next. This will be helpful for what's to come later on. And yeah, that's basically all we can do for right now. So let's go ahead and heal once again for no reason. And we'll see if we can use it on this next fight coming up ahead. We'll see what we can do here regarding that. Mikhail, are you still with us?
I'm tracing you closely. Have you located the ambassadors?
We've arrived at point NGPP6, 42T8. I still can't see any signs of the ambassadors. Could you scan their location from your end?
Just a moment. I've detected life signs at your location. Can you walk around the perimeter and confirm your position? It seems that point NGPP6 42T8 is comprised of a multi-layered structure. I'm pretty sure the ambassador should be here.
So, they're here after all. Damn, this fence!
Captain, what happened? Captain, this is an emergency. Get out of that place immediately.
Eric, what's the emergency?
Something is trying to hack into the virtual space. I'm almost certain it's the same program that triggered the reconstruction of that room earlier. It's been reactivated. Something else is at the ambassador's captivity. A macrophage? No. Something else is approaching. It's a level 4 virus, and it's an extermination program.
What are the attack specs?
My attempts to analyze the enemy are being blocked. You're in danger. Execute a logout now.
Understood. It seems there's a large-scale interference happening from outside of the virtual space. It's time to temporarily withdraw. Everyone, log out at once. Captain? No objections. Mikhail, bring us back.
Understood. Commencing recovery.
What's wrong? Captain? You'll have time to voice your opinions later, Melis. No, something's not right. I can't log out.
Is her consciousness really stuck there?
Oh boy. The extermination program!
Damn it!
I'm logging in from here and using a direct approach to force the others to log out. Wait a minute! Your equipment has been prepared! It's too dangerous to go in there unarmed! This is about the captain's life, and I'm concerned about that program that's causing the interference. I must see it with my own eyes. I'll leave the tracing to you, as well as bringing me back. Hey!
Captain! Captain!
What's wrong?
Eric is extremely reckless! He's just logged into your point to try and force you guys out!
What?
He's not even armed! Captain, once Eric logs in, please take care not to involve him in any battles!
Ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous! Eric hasn't received combat training like the rest of us. He should know better than anyone it means to log into a situation like this. Understood. At any rate, it seems that once we're able to log out, we should reorganize and adjust our strategy. The question is whether the ambassador's consciousnesses can hold out until then.
Preparations for your recovery are complete. Captain, please follow Eric's instructions. We'll get you back somehow.
Captain! Eric! That was a reckless thing to do. Like I told you before, what you're experiencing is a large-scale interference by someone hacking into this virtual space. What concerns me the most is that your consciousnesses are locked into these coordinates. I'm going to use the direct approach to force you out one at a time. Please remain calm and follow my instructions. Oof! Damn it! Eric! 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 This is a lie! It can't be true! Hugs. Right? Melis? This isn't real, right? Eric cannot be deleted like this. Captain, this is just another hallucination, isn't it? If my operator is gone... It's a lie! It cannot be true! Well, we decided to fight it anyway. We have Odd Humla right here. It is very weak to electric attacks, so I recommend doing that when you attack this guy. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and confiscate it because we got a Kojic neck from it. Very helpful item that we can use later. So that's basically why I wanted to get the BP all the way up for everybody. So it's just to basically attack these guys. It's very resistant to beam attacks, but it's not resistant to physical attacks, luckily. And oh, that attacked Melis twice. Are you for real, game? Okay, let's go ahead and actually, no, let's have Jan do balance down so its attack, so this guy's attacks won't really do much to us. And let's use Bugs' turn to revive Melis. Oh man, Melis keeps dying a lot lately. That's kind of is not great. Luck on my end, anyways. So let's go ahead and continue fighting this thing. I'm actually going to have Melis boost this next turn. Let's have her heal herself up. Anyways, while we fight Odd Humla, I want to talk about the battle system from the OG Pied Piper. Basically, just like in the same way as Xenosaga Episode 1's combat system, you can combine two attacks that are labeled 1 and 2 that can help you damage multiple enemies at once, making things extremely helpful for you. Some attacks would be stronger than other attacks based on what type of element attack that the character is using as well. So it's useful in that part alone. And when you combine a certain amount of attacks together, you will unleash a special attack. These special attacks can be put on a specific attack number combination or to unleash a ton of damage just from yourself alone. The special attacks can be learned as you level up in the game as well, so it's not just from one party member at the end of the day. I'm gonna have Jan learn balance so he can be able to hit everybody. Like in episode 1, you have AP you can use to build up to much stronger attacks as well. You can get them by defending first, so you can get up to 6 AP, and then you can unleash a third special attack that does double the second attack that is also can be used. And boosting is also in the original game as well, which dictates whether you want your turn to be next when used in a previous turn. It can only be gotten through attacking multiple times or defending against many enemies, just like that alone. On any turn, if a party member has at least one boost gauge, you can choose them to boost and do an extra attack that turn. So basically like the same boosting mechanic that you can do here. Speaking of boosting, I don't think anybody else can learn do another boost here, so we're halfway down. We're almost done talking about the OG's battle system, the OG games battle system here. There's also the dials that are that you can see from episode 1 as well, and they revolve around that can either make your attacks more powerful, get you more boost gauge after a turn is over, or give money experience after you defeat an enemy when it's on that dial as well. You cannot use all 40 party members in a battle in the OG version. Only one party member is in reserve, while you use at least 3 party members in battle. So you can make Jan, Melis, and Lactus play through basically the whole entire game, while Bugs sits out in reserve and just doesn't do much in general, so just sitting on the sidelines. And you can only equip 1 weapon and 1 piece of armor in the original version, too. So no accessories that boost your stats or defend against elemental attacks in the game. Similar to how, like, basically every single Xenosaga game basically did their thing. Anyways, we're almost done here. Jan does not have a lot of EP here. Let me think. Let me just continue using Thunderbolt. Is everybody's... Okay. Let me continue using Thunderbolt here. Let's have Lactus use Phoenix Strike. Okay, so as you can see right here, Adhuma attacks multiple people more than once, unlike Sleipnir that only did a little bit of damage to everybody here. So this fight can take a long time if you're not prepared for it. That's why I recommend actually to use skills at the beginning of these fights too. So. Also, I just realized, too, yeah, real quick, ooh, I have only 1 ether. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna use it on Melis. I want to go ahead and show off the new skills that Melis learned. First up is, oh god, ooh, Adhumla is preparing a special attack. If you see this once again, make sure you guard. Make sure you guard, and I want Bugs to, oh, well, at least Bugs has a lot of health to start out with, so... Right here, it uses Laser Barrage. It does a lot of damage, as you can see right here, with Bugs doing a lot. Taking it like a champ right there. Ugh, that does a lot right there. Anyways, Melis, let's go use Melis next. Alright. Thunderbolt, and then Melis. Let's go ahead and have her use her Ethers that we just learned. So Firebolt is inflicts small fire type damage on just one enemy. However, the Inferno that we just also learned can hit multiple people as well, which is only again small fire attack, but it can hit multiple enemies on top of that. So it's really useful in general at the end of the day. I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this fight real quick. Yep, here we go. Let's end it. Oh, wait, what? What? Excuse me, game? Look at its HP bar. Look at that HP bar. What? It's has like a pixel of HP, and it didn't die. Wow. Just my luck. Aw, dang it. I think Lactus does get experience for this fight, right? No, okay. He's got to be a little bit behind, unfortunately. Dang. Alright, well, just have to learn our lesson for later, so.
Captain, what's going on? Eric's vital signs are fading fast on our side. He can't be.
What's his condition?
The paramedic team is examining him. He appears to be in a state of cardiac arrest.
I see.
Eric!
The macrophage has been eliminated. Was there any change in our surroundings?
The external interference appears to have been ceased. We've also been released from the coordinate lock.
I see. Can we proceed with logging out the ambassadors?
Yes. Now that the lock has been released, I don't think there will be a problem.
Understood. We'll proceed with the mission. So this is what our comrade's life paid for. What? No, it's nothing. Reminiscing on Eric, so. Now, we have some really huge stairs that entices us to go down, but as we saw from from that pickup from that last fight, we got our first decoder 16, and as you can see from the bottom already, we have a segment address that we already have opened up, so we want to go ahead and do that as well. Let me go ahead and look at that Kojic neck real quick. This is basically a small EP recovery move that that's very helpful to have whenever we have Jackal on. So it's really good there to even have right at that spot. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and have Yan learn the HP 200 skill, and then have Bugs learn attack +5 right here. Actually, wait. Oh, I don't even have enough EP for that. Never mind. Well, we'll have to learn that when we have enough EP for, or skill points for that. So, let's go ahead and head over to, oh god, oh, that was bad. Alright, good, we healed. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to that segment address real quick. Probably gonna cut until I reach it. Okay, I'm back. Let's go ahead and open up this segment address 16 right here, which if we go right over here at this treasure chest, we get 3 Ether Pack L's. Very helpful to have like this early on in the game. Just to be able to have all those things just because we were losing a bunch of EP from earlier. Alright, we are back in the statue land. Look at these weird statues. They look like freaking, I don't know what they freaking look like. They freaking look like, some kind of priest. Actually, they kind of look a little bit like Voyager, actually, with how his sprite looked. But whatever. Let's head down the stairs. And we got a dining room table right here. I have a sneaking suspicion that the Goodwill Ambassadors are up ahead. Let's continue. Is this the place? Mikhail, open a line. We've arrived at point NGPP642T8. Let's log them out of here. Perform the verification on the ambassadors.
The line is connected. Obtaining records of their thought patterns from the assembly headquarters running the meeting. Confirmed. The people at your location are the Goodwill Ambassadors.
Even so, I never would have thought the Goodwill Ambassadors would be children.
Are they all children?
Maybe it's some kind of PR stunt. Could this all be for media impact? I understand that this meeting is a political stunt aimed to sway public opinion, but Marquand should know better than to use children for such a dangerous meeting. We're police officers. We've come to rescue you. We're going to perform a compulsory logout, so just try to relax. Huh? There's nothing to fear. No need to be afraid. We're going to the promised land. That person told us so, didn't he? That's right. After this, we're going to the promised land. That person? Wait, who exactly is that person? Captain, watch out! There's a self-deletion switch on her necklace. Self-deletion? Your top priority is to evacuate the children immediately! On it! Performing the compulsory logout. Mikhail, are you ready to receive them?
Leave it to me! We can recover their minds at any time.
Execute the logout in 10 seconds. I'm counting on you, and get us out of here as soon as the ambassadors are out. Wait! What happened to the children? We attempted to execute a wide-range compulsory logout, but the logout was denied. That's terrible. Were their consciousnesses locked there? Is it possible that they were still affected by an external force? As far as I can tell from the ambassador logs, there are no signs of them being held against their will. It's just like you said before the dive. Were the ambassadors really staying there on their own accord? I don't know about the ambassadors, but that woman, when I think about her behavior prior to deleting herself, I cannot deny the possibility that she had her own reasons for staying there. However, what? 2 things she said before she died really stick in my mind. Promised Land and that person. Could someone other than us and those involved in the immigrant fleet talks have been communicating with her consciousness in that space? It can't be Voyager. I don't know. There are just too many strange things happening in this incident. Indeed. Considering the outside interference in the children's unusual behavior, I don't think the culprit's sole motive is sowing discord between the Federation and the immigrant fleet. Something else must be going on. Lactus and Mikhail, review the trace logs and look for any possible reconnection between that woman's words and the perpetrator. Mel's and Bugs, stand by for further orders. I'm going to the hospital. The squad should be retrieving the bodies of the deceased. Bugs, you can take the rest of the day off. I'm sorry, but I need to turn over his body for an autopsy as soon as possible. Understood. We had a lot to take in. We have a lot of bodies here. Eric, the Goodwill Ambassadors, everybody. It feels like we just feel a little bit powerless just because of that in general. Don't have really any control over what's to come. All because of Voyager. Before we move on, let's go ahead and go to the Blue Cube and sell our old equipment and any barter items that we got, like this scrap iron and stuff. The Sapphire right here sells for over 1k gold, so it's really freaking helpful to have at the end of the day. Also, did I beat all that without equipping our weapons first? Jeez, man. Going in there with just like that alone. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the Cyan Cube here, which takes us back to old areas. So as you can see right here, it'll take us back to the cathedral. We won't be going back to the cathedral. We'll be coming back here later to get the last few segment addresses that we haven't gotten here yet. Basically, we want to take note of that. So, I'm so sorry about Eric. I never thought it would come to this. Eric, even though I told you it was dangerous, Captain, I'll continue analyzing the trace logs. Although I'm really concerned about Eric's condition. Investigator Sauer, after claiming I'd be back you up every step of the way... What can I say? It just feels like we all just had our own big, massive failure in the end, in general. One of the Special Investigation Unit's members is in critical condition. I wonder if he'll be okay. I don't know, man. It's really hard out there. Investigator Sauer, if you're asking about Investigator Weber, he's been transported to the emergency facility for treatment. I see you've returned. I'm so relieved to see you back safe and sound. Very safe, very safe. It seems like there are quite a few casualties. This is the first time I've experienced something like this since I became a police officer. The injured soldiers were taken to an emergency facility. I never expected there to be this many injuries. I've decided to study so that I won't lose a battle. Today, I learned that the power of my tech attack increases as my level goes up. Enemies are often vulnerable to certain types of attacks. For example, if you use a fire-based attack against a weak enemy weak to fire, you'll do great damage. Gee, saying that during grieving hours. No matter how many times I put money in, the jokes won't come out. What the hell is going on here? He still hasn't noticed the sign that says out of order posted here. I like this little bit of dialogue about the juice guy. Really funny. Thank you for your hard work. Based on the report, Voyager's involvement is apparent. I see. I'm concerned about Eric's condition. Could you go to the emergency facility and check on him? Well, boss's orders, after all. Hey, did you know the Special Investigations Unit mission was said to have quite a few casualties? God dang it. So, investigator? I heard that one of your colleagues has, suffered a severe injury. Yeah. Let's go check on them. See how they're doing. I'm with the Federation Police. I'd like to speak with whoever's in charge here. That would be me, but please wait a moment. Tending to the seriously injured takes precedence. Doctor, we need your opinion on patient priority. Girl number 2 in Triange Red. Bring the physical trauma patients to me and send the neurological injuries to Dr. Purajat. Yes. Wait a minute. Yes? Policeman number 5's physical trauma from the feedback looks severe. Based on the previous cases, it's most likely anaphylactic shock. Tell them to use nitrous oxide sedation for his anesthesia. Yes, ma'am. Just now, someone with a uniform like yours was taken to the room next door. Please excuse me. Wait. Huh? I'll go too. Chief, this policeman has lost brainstem reflexes. Should we continue resuscitation? It seems futile at this point. How about number 3? Girl number 2 is into cardiac arrest, employing the EAD. You. I'm going to use the AED. Watch the monitor while I do. You did learn basic first aid at the Federal Academy, right? I did. I'm on it. We used the EAD up to 400 joules. Still nothing. Epinephrine? No good. It's still not working. For a child to die like this, it's truly... Thank you for helping earlier. No, I'm glad I was able to be of help. I'm sorry that your subordinate didn't make it. But what about the children? In the end, not even one of them was saved. Shit! If nanotechnology were more readily available, more lives could have been saved! I'm sorry. I just get so upset when a child dies. The latest medical treatments are just for rotten rich people to prolong their lives. More technology should be accessible in the field wherever it's needed. Didn't you feel anything when you saw those little children dying like that? No matter how disturbed I feel, I don't show it to the outside world. You're very tough. Or are you just putting up an act? I'm not even sure myself. What a mysterious man. Thank you for taking care of my subordinate. I would appreciate it if you could provide me with an autopsy report. Dr. Rosas. Sharon Rosas. Excuse me, Dr. Rosas. Unnatural death in the UMN, case 1458, Eric Weber, 28 years old. Member of the 1875th Special Operations Command Detachment of the Federation Police. Cause of death was physical feedback from damage inflicted by a macrophage while inside UMN, virtual reality. Time of death was... He revived? That's impossible. He was absolutely dead. Calling out doctors to the autopsy room. I'm afraid there's been a horrible mistake. You there! You're in immediately need of secondary treatment. Don't force yourself to get up. Hold on! Wait a minute! Doctor, hold on. Maybe we should call the police before we do anything else. We can't just let him leave the hospital just because he's acting strange, can't we? Wait, you're in a very unstable condition right now. No problem.